Hello friends, today we will start with quantitative aptitude, the second chapter, that is HCF and LCM. Okay, subject code is 332. So what is HCF and what is LCM? First we will see the factors and multiples. If a number divides another number, A divides another number B exactly, we say that A is a factor of B. Okay, if a number A divides another number B, so first we will see A divided by B. If a number A divides another number B, okay, A divides another number B, we say that A is a factor of B. In this case, B is called a multiple of A. What is HCF? HCF stands for highest common factor or greatest common measure, GCM, or greatest common divisor, GCD, HCF, and GCM. These all terms are same one. So for the HCF of two or more than two numbers is the greatest number that divides each of them exactly. There are two methods of finding the HCF of a given set of numbers. One is factorization method and second one is division method. So first we will see the what is factorization method. It expresses each one of the given numbers as the product of prime factors. The product of least powers of common prime factors gives HCF. And second is division method. Suppose we have to find the HCF of two given numbers. Divide the larger number by the smaller one. This one is important. What we have to do is divide the larger number by the smaller one. Now, divide the divisor by the remainder. Repeat the process of dividing the preceding number by the remainder. Last obtained till 0 is obtained as a remainder. The last divisor is required as HCF. Okay, finding the HCF of more than two numbers. Finding the HCF of more than two numbers. Suppose we have to find the HCF of three numbers, then HCF of any two number and the third number. First what we have to do is HCF of any two numbers, and then we have to find the with third number. Gives the HCF of the three given numbers. Similarly, the HCF of more than three numbers may be obtained. LCM, what is it? It stands for least common multiple, LCM. The least number which is exactly divisible by each one of the given numbers is called their LCM. The least number which is exactly divisible by each one of the given number is called their LCM. It also have the two methods, that is factorization method and common division method. First, when we have to resolve each one of the given numbers into a product of prime factors, then LCM is the product of highest power of all the factors. And second one is the common division method. This is the shortcut method of finding LCM. First, we have to arrange the given numbers in a row in any order. Okay, then we have to divide by a number which divides exactly at least two of the given numbers and carry forward the numbers which are not divisible. Then repeat the above process till no two of the numbers are divisible by the same number except one. The product of the divisors and the undivided number is the required LCM of the given numbers. So we will see the Next is product of two numbers. How to calculate? The formula is given as product of any two numbers equals to product of their HCF and LCM. That should be equal. Next is co-prime numbers. Two numbers are said to be co-primes if their HCF is 1. When we have to co-prime numbers, when two numbers are said to be co-primes if their HCF is 1. Now, HCF and LCM of fraction, HCF of numerator, LCM of a denominator. How to calculate HCF when LCM and HCF of given, HCF of numerator and LCM of denominator, and for LCM of numerator and then LCF of denominator. HCF and LCM of decimal fraction in a given numbers make the same number of decimal places by annexing zeros in some numbers if necessary. Considering these numbers without decimal point, find HCF or LCM as the case may be. Now in the result, mark off as many decimal places as there in each of the given numbers. What comparisons of fractions? In comparison of fractions, find the LCM of the denominator of the given fraction. Convert each of the fractions into an equivalent fraction with LCM as the numerator by multiplying both the numerators and denominator by the same number. The resultant fraction with the greatest numerator is the greatest. So, this is the theory part of the HCF and LCM of numbers. This is formula we have to calculate using this formula. So we will see So in first lecture, we have seen the numerator number system. That is what is complex number, real number, integers, irrational number, rational number, prime factors, okay, divisibility rules. So we have seen the prime factorization method and division method of LCM and HCF. So how you will calculate the HCF of fraction? First, we have to HCF of numerator, and it is divided by LCM of the denominator. Then LCM of the fraction is equals to LCM of the numerator and divided by HCF of the denominator. Product of any two numbers. If two numbers are A and B, then HCF of A is multiplied by LCM of A or A into B. This formula is applicable for only two numbers. Okay. So find the HCF of 70 and 90. How you will calculate? First, using divisibility of on the both the numbers, we get the common factors. So here you can see, okay, first 70, factors of 70 will be 2 5s are into 10 into 7, right? 2 5 7, these are the factors of 70. Now for 90, it is 2, 3, 5 and 5. These are the factors for 90. That is 2 for 3 and sorry, this is 2, 3, 6 into 3, 18, 18 into 5 will be 90. The HCF of the 70 and 90 will be, you have to calculate the same factor, common factors, that is 2 and 5, and here is also 2 and 5. So HCF of the 70 and 90 will be 10. You have to tick this option B, 10. Okay, then you have to find the LCM of the 25, 30, 35 and 40. Okay, so factors of 25 will be 5 into 5. Factors of 30 is 6 into 5, that is 30. Factors of 35 is 5 and 7, 40. 2 into 2 into 2 and into 5. Okay, so these are the factors of the given numbers, taking the common multiples, which are 5 common in all. Okay, 2 common in, okay, first 5 common in all, then 2 is common in two numbers, so how you will calculate? 5 is the common factor, then 3 is there, 7 is there. Okay, and how many 2's are there? Common, these 2 are common, so we have taken these 2, right, and remaining 2 uncommon. Okay, so we will get 5 into 3 will be 15, 15 into 7, 15 into 7, 105 into 2 into 2, that is 4200. Okay, 4200. Next, what is the LCM of 2 by 5, 3 by 10 and 6 by 25? To find the LCM and HCF of A by B and C by D, the generalized formula will be the LCM of the numerator it is divided by HCF of the denominator. So by solving this, the answer we will get as 6 by 5. That is C option. Okay. Next question is, what is the LCM of 1 by 2, 0.24 and 6? So 1.2 can be written as 120 by 100, 0.24 can be written as 24 by 100, and 6 can be written as 600 by 100. We need to make the denominator common, hence multiplying the denominator to get it as 100. Solving this using the above formula, the answer would be 600 by 100, that is 6. This can be solved by multiplied all the numbers by 100 also. So LCM of 120, 24 and 600, then it is divided by 600. Okay. So you can go with method used in the question 4 also. Find the HCF of 6.16 and 13. So factorization, 6.16 multiplication 100 and 13 into 100. So 616. Okay. So here 616. It is divided by 308. Okay. Then it is again divided by 2, 1, 1, 5, and 4. Then again it is divided by 2, right? This will be the 2. So 2 is 77. Now it will be divided by 3. So no, we will divide it by 11. 77, it is divided by 11. 1, 1, 1, 1. So 7. Okay, and 7 is 1. So 2 raised to 3, right? This is 2 raised to 3 into 11 and into 7. These are the factors of 616. And 1300, it is 13 into 2 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 2. The HCF will be 2 in 2 raised to 2 will be 4, 2 square. But as we have multiplied by 100 earlier, we have to divide the actual answer by 100 now. So actual answer will be 4 by 100, that is 0.04. Okay. So next question is, which is greatest possible length can be used to measure exactly 1 meter 65 centimeter, 1 meter 95 centimeter, and 75 centimeter. So 1 meter 65 centimeter is equals to 165 centimeter. 1 meter 95 centimeter is equal to 195 centimeter and 75 centimeter. So we need to find out the HCF of, to find out the greatest possible length. Solving this, we get the answer as 15 centimeters. Okay. So you have to solve about this question. That is, an oil merchant has 3 different kinds of oil: 435 liters, 495 liters, 551 liters. Find the least number of casks of equal size required to store all the oil without mixing. So options are 29, 41, 51, and 57. You have to find the 435. Okay, 435 is an HCF of 435, 493, and 551. Okay, so you have to calculate all this. Please do this as a homework at your home. Okay, try this. If not possible, then let me know. So now we will start with next topic as simplification. Okay, HCF, we have seen the HCF, LCM. If possible, then we will see more examples on HCF and LCF. Now we will start with simplification. What is Bodmer's rule? This rule depicts the correct sequence in which the operations are to be executed so as to find out the values of a given expression. So here B stands for bracket, O stands bracket, then O stands for off, D stands for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Thus, in simplifying an expression, first of all, the brackets must be removed strictly in the order round bracket, then curly brackets, and then square brackets. After removing the brackets, we must use the following operations strictly in the order of division, that is of, first we have to solve B, then O, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay. Modulus of a real number. Modulus of a real number A is defined as. So this is the module of A. Okay. Modulus of A. So it may be positive number or it may be negative number. If A is greater than 0, then it is positive. If A is less than 0, then it will be with negative sign or negative. Thus, modulus 5 will be 5 or modulus minus 5, that will be also 5. Vernaculum or bar, when an expression contains vernaculum before applying the BODMAS rule, we simplify the expression under the vernaculum. Okay, first we have to solve the vernaculum or bar. So, if we will see the simplification examples, now we will see the simplification examples. Wait a minute, I will find out the simplification problems. Then we will discuss regarding the simplification problems. Okay. So in simplifications, first we have to solve the bracket, then of, then division, then multiplication, then addition and subtraction. Okay. And if a bar is there, then first we have to solve the bar and then we have to follow the BODMAS rule. So I think in this PPT there is no problems of the simplification. So we will solve the basic problems of the simplification. So in the, we will take one example of this. Suppose A, no, we will start with numbers only. First is 5 plus 5, 4 plus 5, divided by 3, multiplied by 2, minus 1. So first we have to solve the bracket. So we will solve 4 plus 5, that will be 9, divided by 3, multiplication, minus 1. Okay, multiplied by 2. So then we will solve the division. So 3 multiplication 2 minus 1. And now We will first solve the multiplication, that is 6 minus 1. It will, the result will come out as 5. Okay, this is the simplification. First we have solved the brackets. Okay, brackets, then division, then multiplication, and then negative sign, that is subtraction. Now today we will stop here and we will see more examples on simplification and LCM and HCF in next lecture. Thank you everyone. I will end this meeting here. Thank you.